Fannie Mae does not require your spouse to be a U.S. citizen to qualify for a Social Security number mortgage loan. It requires a valid Social Security number and valid work authorization. Those are two completely different things. You are probably watching this because your lender just told you the deal is dead. A client of mine named Mason heard those exact words. His wife had a valid Social Security number and a current work authorization card. The lender still said no. That is what brought him to me. Stay to the end and I will give you the exact sentence to say to your lender today that changes the entire conversation. Here is what the guidelines actually say. The rules define three eligible borrower categories: U.S. citizens, permanent resident aliens, and non-permanent resident aliens who have a valid Social Security number and valid work authorization. The guidelines are clear on this. Citizenship is not the requirement. Legal work authorization is the requirement. Now here is the part most lenders skip. Lenders are allowed to add stricter rules on top of the government guidelines. Those extra rules are called overlays. So when a lender tells you no, you have to ask, is that the actual government guideline or is that your overlay? Because those are completely different answers. One means the deal is dead everywhere. The other means find a different lender. With Mason, I confirmed his wife had a valid Social Security number, a current work authorization card, and legal presence in the United States. 3 boxes checked. I also ran Mason as a solo borrower since his income qualified on its own, which removed the co-borrower question entirely. I work with multiple investors, so I found one whose overlay policy matched the file. Mason closed on his Neptune Beach condo in 31 days. I read the actual government manuals. Most lenders learn guidelines through internal training that has already been filtered through their own overlay policy. I know the difference. Here is what I promised you. Go to your lender and say this exact sentence. Is my decline based on the actual Fannie Mae guideline or on your institution's overlay policy? The guideline defines 3 eligible borrower categories, including non-permanent resident aliens with a valid Social Security number and valid work authorization. My spouse meets that category. If this is your overlay and not the actual guideline, I need that in writing.